Hi, my name is Barry Towers. I'm from Newcastle. We run a Ford Fusion Super Sedan. We've got, what else?
Yep, and your sponsors.
Sorry? Oh, okay. And our sponsors Sir Walter Premium Lawn Turf and Towers Transport.
So how would you rate your season so far?
Guess what? It is now.
We've had well, the car's still in one piece, and we're just had an average season. We've been in the middle all the time.
Yep. How many Australian titles have you attended, and how have you gone?
This is our third national title we've attended, and the best we won the C Main in Perth, and that's probably the only thing we've got.
No worries. What do you think of the Lismore track?
It's intriguing. The reason I come here is I've heard so much about it, and they tell me how fast it is, and you tend to be turning left all the time, and they said, well, that sort of suits my style of driving, so I thought, we've got to go there and try that.
And what's your aim for this meeting?
My aim is to make day, mate.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's Steve and Zeeland. I have a rocket chassis 4-bar. It's Pontiac Firebird 97 model. I've had it for about 6 years. Sponsored by my own company, Pyne Commercial Equipment, City Suspension, Designer Graphics, and C&J Motorsports. Did Speedway for a lot of years, and then I got away from it, went back to bitumen. Now I'm back with Super Sedans and enjoying it.
Yeah. So how would you rate your season so far?
Not bad, I've been lucky. Last meeting we had a rain out which helped me because the broke steering rack in the first heat, so they cancelled the meeting. But apart from that, I'm running 7th in the or 7th or 8th in the season points, so hopefully I can keep that going.
All right. How many Australian titles have you been to, and how have you fared?
I've only been to one other. I was at Toowoomba. Crashed out the B main, but you know, apart from that, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good experience. It was only my 2nd year in it.
So what do you think of the Lismore track?
Yeah, I like Lismore. Hopefully it'll stay together. It's one of those tracks that can rut up pretty bad, but other times you can be here and it's a great fast track.
And what's your aim for the weekend? What do you want to finish?
Qualify in the A main and be lovely.
How you going? It's Michael Hickey. I'm from New South Wales. Drive Pontiac Grand Prix, number 15. Yeah, sponsors are yourself. So anyone out there that's interested, give us a call.
How would you rate your season so far?
Bit slow at the start. Had a few engine problems. Went to the National Series and was up to 9th position in the series until I blew the motor up there. But 2 weeks ago, finished first in Canada in the National New South Wales Series, feature race there. And yeah, not too bad.
How many Australian titles have you attended, and how have you gone?
This is the 2nd one I've raced at, or 3rd one actually. I raced at Newcastle 2 years back in a friend's car. Raced at Mildura. This one, haven't had much success at it.
What do you think of the Lismore track?
It's round. We come up through June, long weekend race, but didn't get to the feature race. We did the heats, and I was surprised. I handled the track better than I thought I would. So, yeah, it's not too bad.
And where are you hoping to finish this weekend?
Well, get into the feature race would be good to start off with. And, anywhere top 10 would do nice.
Hi, I'm Revvin Pyne. I'm from Cessnock, New South Wales. Currently running number 9, the Auto 1 Commodore. Sorry, it was a Commodore. It's a Pontiac Firebird. And, well, what can I tell you? I'm here trying to make number 4 for my title.
How would you rate your season so far?
Not real good. I've had a few engine dramas when I first built the car. I hadn't built a car for some 10 years, so a little bit out of touch, and took me a while to get it in sync with the help of my son and a few guys. So we're very happy with the way it is in the present form it's been in the last 2 meetings.
Yep. How many Aussie titles have you attended, and how have you gone?
I've lost count on how many I've attended. I've fluked 3, I think. So there's a couple that got away that I really should have won, but You know, I mean, that's the old Speedway. You know, should have, could have, but didn't. But anyway, they're the ones that hurt because I was really competitive.
What do you think of the Lismore track?
I love it.
What do you love about it?
I just love it. It's one of the hardest tracks to get on top of. It's a round track. It's very demanding, and I just like the shape of it. It's a very hard track to pass, so you've got to have a really good setup to venture up on the outside.
And what's your aim for this weekend?
Oh, well, firstly is to obviously finish the race and to run competitively as I can without getting into too many people's roads.
Hi, I'm Gavin Northfield. I'm from Brisbane. My car is a Roosterbird chassis, Chev motor. It's a Pontiac Grand Prix body, and I get some support from Panel on Smash Repairs, Steve Pearce from Amazing Signs, and Thompson's Auto Electrics.
So how would you rate your season so far?
The season's been it hasn't been too bad. I've had a couple of meetings which were disasters, but I've had a couple that made up for it, so I'm level.
How many Australian titles have you attended and how have you gone?
This is my first Australian title. I have never attended an Australian title before, so I've only been racing a few years, and most of them have been down south while I've been racing, so this is the first one.
So what's your expectation for this weekend? What do you hope to achieve?
Realistically, with this many cars, I guess making the main feature is first priority, and then I mean, you know, I'd be happy with anything sort of the top 10 would be a really good result.
Yep. What do you think of the Lismore track?
Lismore's really good. I mean, it's a tough track. It's quite fast, and it gets a bit of rough about it, which makes it a bit demanding and quite tricky. So it's a really difficult track, but it's rewarding at the same time. So it's enjoyable, but it's tough.
Geoff O'Keeffe from Caloundra on the Sunshine Coast. This is a Pontiac Grand Prix, rocket chassis. My sponsors are Paint City from Curramundi, Shredder, Reagan Engine Reconditioning in Caloundra, and Sunshine Coast Welding and Fabrications. I've been running Sunshine Coast Welding and Fabrications for the last 29 years up the Sunshine Coast. I originally come from Iluka, been coming to Lismore Speedway for over 40 years, and I'm glad to be back again.
So how would you rate your season so far?
It hasn't been too bad. I won a feature at Gippy a couple of months ago. It was pretty eventful for me, my first feature win ever.
Yeah. How many Australian titles have you attended and how have you gone?
I've attended about 6 Australian titles. I went to Perth 2 years ago. I got a podium finish in Perth. I got smashed up in the finals, but that was alright. It was just an experience. It was great to go to Perth to the Motorplex.
Yeah. What do you think of the Lismore track?
Lismore, great track. You know, on a good night, it should be good tonight, and hopefully tomorrow night and Saturday night. But it's had a lot of rain, so hopefully the track will soak the water up and make it nice for the next couple of nights racing.
Yeah. And what's your aim for this weekend? Your aim? What do you hope to finish?
My aim this weekend is to hopefully not have any contact with any cars. Finish every race the best position I can get, and just finish the night, you know, without any dramas.